Evolve or die. Look around you. Everything changes. Everything on this earth is in a continuous state of evolving. You were not put on this earth to remain stagnant. The fatal mistake a lot of rappers make is refusing to accept the pattern. In their minds, they're still damaged, still the same person that broke into the game. But as I wrote earlier, people tend to stop viewing you as human once you taste success. In the public's mind, once you make it, you're fixed. Time to move on to the next one. The perceptive artists accept this reality and evolve. The non-observant keep fighting the inevitable, all the way into obscurity. If you look at the rappers of the past, which ones are still relevant today? Outside of myself is Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Method Man, and Snoop. And it's not because of their music. Times change and no one's checking for that anymore. It's because those first three recognized their time as a rapper wouldn't last forever, and they transitioned into other pursuits. Method Man into acting, Cube into acting in the Big Three basketball league, and Dre hit the jackpot with headphones and Apple. Those guys were smart enough and humble enough to understand that the public can never be wrong. When people don't respond to what you give them, they're telling you they've moved on loud and clear. If you don't hear them, then you're just not listening. I'm still passionate about making music, but it's not my defining identity anymore. Let's say I went into the studio one night and was able to capture the magic that's behind every great song. The energy was right, the beats were slapping, and I laid down some of my best verses. When the sun rose in the morning, I was sitting on hits. I might have just created great content, but I still probably wouldn't release those songs myself. Instead, I'd give all those songs to a solid young blood, someone with tats all over their face, who is on Molly and lean, who always looks like he's in a zombie mode, someone who seems like they're really damaged. Why? Because I'm realistic enough to concede that the public is going to be more receptive to it coming from their voice than from my own. Why not give that talented young artist something that can take him to the next level? I can have a piece of the song and he can get a taste of success. Sounds like a good deal for everyone. I've accepted that my role in the culture has changed. That doesn't mean I can't still impact it. I just have to utilize different methods. No matter what you do, you have to be able to accept that your role is going to change. When you first break into a space or an industry, you view that inevitability as a positive. If a company's or organization's staff didn't evolve, you'd never get a chance in the first place. That endless evolution is the key that opens the door for you. Then you work a few years and start to get comfortable. You start to develop habits. If you're good, you might make your company some money, maybe even a lot of it. Then you'll start to think that the company owes you, not only for what they're paying you in the moment, but for all you've done for them in the past too. Maybe you start to take your foot off the gas a bit and begin to believe that your track record will secure your spot forever. Sorry, but the world doesn't work like that. The same change that brought you in the door can sweep you right back out if you don't keep pushing forward. No matter how many promotions you receive, how many corner offices you moved into, or even how many times you've seen your name in the headlines, you can never settle. You have to keep finding new ways to challenge yourself.